Everything in our universe is made out of fundamental particles, all of them with different mass. Some of them like a photon with no mass at all. But why is this the case? This can be explained by the Higgs field. Now, what is the Higgs field? Well, one way to describe it is like a room full of scientists. Let's say I was a tax collector. As I walk through this room, you can see I'm not being slowed down at all because no one wants to talk to a tax collector. But now, let's say I was the famous scientist, Peter Higgs himself. This time, as I try and walk through the room, I'm being slowed down by all these scientists who want to talk to me. Just like the tax collector, a photon does not interact with the Higgs field, and so it has no mass, and that's why it travels at the speed of light. On the other hand, a quark does have mass because it interacts with the Higgs field and is slowed down, just like how I was slowed down by the scientists. Now, the whole theory behind the Higgs field is that the particles themselves do not have mass, but rather it is their interaction with the Higgs field that gives them mass. Now, this theory was widely accepted into the Standard Model, but it wasn't actually proven until July 2012, exactly 1 decade ago, when scientists discovered and later confirmed the existence of the Higgs boson. Now, what is the Higgs boson? Well, just like how light travels as both a particle and as a wave, the Higgs boson particle is essentially a wave in the Higgs field. At the very start of our universe, all particles had zero mass and constantly traveled at the speed of light. But just 10 to the negative 12 seconds after the Big Bang, all of these particles, with the exception of the massless ones such as photons, suddenly began interacting with the Higgs field, and that is how they gained mass and were able to form stars, planets, and eventually all of us.